game is basically a mix between a first-person and a third-person game. You can switch between the two. It's got a basic character controller in it where you can move around. I have done a lot of concept art for this game and specifically for the characters as well. I've done like initial sketches, 3 completely separate clothing designs for each character. It is a long development process that you use to make a single asset. So for this one, I've done like initial head models, heads sketches as well. I've experimented with 3 different full sets of clothing and picked out the parts I like. It's based on my hoodie as well, signature grey and black hoodie. I like adding little Easter eggs like that into the game. We have different units and some of them are more code intensive and some of them are more art intensive, so it's always good to speak to a programmer, get some help with that and then offer your help with art or a program that requires art in the future. Priestley College Game Design specifically has like an insane amount of software available. Like for ZBrush, that's the industry standard tool to model organic characters and materials and stuff like that. And we've also got Autodesk 3ds Max, which we use a lot for environments and assets and things that aren't organic, so it's a really good hard surface modelling tool. Of all the people that have came in, I've had the most experience with a guy called Glenn Sutton, who runs Southern GFX, which is like a visual effects and ZBrush specific studio. I went to work with them for a little bit and learned some ZBrush techniques, and that's how I've really developed in the second year of game design. Yeah, they've helped me a lot, and they've mentioned that they're willing to provide people with work should they have the aptitude for it. With each project you learn something new, not something that you've done in the past. Like for characters we learn ZBrush, for vehicles we learn 3ds Max and animation. Yeah, and I think it's understandable to you'd be able to do a game by the end of both years. Well, I'm going to Falmouth University to study game development art, so I'll be doing character models and it's just focusing on art, so I want to go down the art path.